After changing locations and doing some things around here, I can finally finish up. So I was talking about the Marcus Luttrell Patriot tour. I've gone through all the other speakers, and lastly, I'd like to get to Marcus Luttrell himself. Marcus did not disappoint. He let loose and spoke whatever was on his mind. He just let it go. He told some of the things about growing up, some things about going through BUDS, which is basic underwater demolition survival, I believe, something like that. Anyways, the pre-qualification course to go through Navy SEAL training. He talked about drown proofing and going through Hell Week and all the stuff you see on Discovery Channel. He talked about Operation Red Wing and everyone knows him from Lone Survivor, the book he wrote, but also the movie that starred Mark Wahlberg. It was about that, Operation Red Wing. Operation Red Wing was the most devastating operation for Navy SEALs ever. Almost the entirety of SEAL Team 10 was just destroyed. Marcus ended up being the only person who survived after his team was ambushed. And he spent like 5 days in a Afghani village where he had to struggle to survive. His story was so inspiring because he was shot up, full of shrapnel, passed out many times, crawled all night long to get to a village. Taliban came and invaded the village to kill him. They took him out to almost behead him, and then the village took him back, and then they kept moving him around. And finally, he got out. I mean, he was on the stalk to get his head chopped off. And the man, went home, got patched up, and, after what could be more than enough, he went back again and got shot again. So the message that came out of this was manyfold. That the human body can do a lot of things, as David Goggins said. You can run hundreds of miles in one sitting. I mean, that his marathon was nonstop. Taya Kyle can get through the worst of times, having her husband go through and seeing horrors of war, come home and then be shot at home, and she can rely on her faith and get through it. Chad Fleming and Marcus Luttrell, shot, hurt, amputees, titanium all through their bodies, and they just never quit. And so that's basically what it's all about. I got a challenge coin while I was there. It says on it, never quit. We'll turn it a little bit. Never quit. So I bought it to carry around and remind myself that my life is not so bad, that even when I'm feeling down about myself and having a bad day, there are people who had much, much worse days, and they persevered. So that's what it's all about, is perseverance. And that's how I'm going to better myself. That's my Better Myself challenge. When I'm feeling down about myself and my life, I'm going to think about how veterans and these veterans and all veterans and people in general have much worse lives, and they get through it. They get up. They never quit. Never quit. So that's what it's all about. My Better Myself challenge for the rest of my life is do not quit.